Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this Wednesday, April the 23rd, 2025. This is Coffee with Wes. My name is Wes. This is the coffee, and this is Coffee with Wes. And as you may notice, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm drinking from my. Yesterday I had my Red Sox cup. Today I have my New England Patriots cup, and this particular cup commemorates the Super Bowl win of the New England Patriots in, I think it was February 3rd, 2002, when the New England Patriots defeated the St. Louis Rams 20-17. I don't know if you all remember that. You may not even follow football. Some of you probably don't even follow sports, and that's fine. That's okay. And the Red Sox won last night. But, for those that do, this coffee's for you. Anyway, I hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. We are here every day about this time, Monday through Friday. And this week we are following the life of Elisha. And we're going to be doing that for probably the next 5 weeks. This is the first week. So we have 4 more weeks after this. We're going to follow the life of Elisha. But particularly this week, we're looking at how Elisha prepares to take over for Elijah. And again, our theme for the 5 weeks is seeing the hand of God working in us and through us. Basically, that's our study for the 5 weeks. So we're going to pick up this morning in 2 Kings chapter 2, and just 2 verses 9 and 10. We're going to look at what's going on. We're going to talk about what's going on, and then we're going to try and make an application as to what difference does that make to you or to me today as we go about our business on this Wednesday. So 2 Kings chapter 2, verses 9 and 10. So when they came to the other side, this is Elijah and Elisha, and they're just crossing the Jordan River. We pick up from yesterday. As they came to the other side, Elijah said to Elisha, "Tell me, what can I do for you before I am taken away?" And Elisha replied, "Please let me inherit a double share of your spirit and become your successor." "You've asked for a difficult thing," Elijah replied, "but if you see me when I am taken from you, then you'll get your request. But if not, then you won't." So Elijah has already anointed Elisha to succeed him as the prophet. And over a period of time, Elisha has been right beside, shadowing Elijah, has seen the things that Elijah has had to deal with as the prophet, speaking to the king, speaking to nobles and people that have done other people badly. And he's seen all of that, and he's seen the power that Elijah has. And so he knows what's coming up for him as the successor is going to be rather tough. And so Elijah is asking Elisha, he says, "Now listen, I'm going to be going in a little bit, but before I go, what can I give you? What do you want? What do you want?" Now, there are a lot of ways that Elisha could have responded to that question, but Elisha boldly asked for a double portion of Elijah's spirit. Again, knowing the job that is ahead of him, he knows how difficult it's going to be, and so he wants what Elijah has, but he wants a double portion of it. And that request by Elisha shows some spiritual hunger. It shows some vision. It shows that Elisha has been thinking this thing out over a period of time. So it's a bold request, even a risky request from Elisha to Elijah, because Elijah could have just turned him down or turned him away. But Elijah tells him, he says, "Okay, this will happen if you see me when I am taken away." In other words, Elijah wants to make sure that Elisha continues to stay close. That's what he means by all of that. So, okay, that's the situation. That's what the scripture says. So what does it mean today, right? What does it mean for you and me? Here's what it means. God honors spiritual boldness. Elisha saw the power of God in Elijah's life and desired more of that, not for status, not so he could say that he was the biggest and baddest, but for effectiveness, so he could do the job that God had called him to do. So he's asking for the resources to do that. And so, the question is, are we bold enough to ask God for great things? Are we bold enough to ask God for greater insight, spiritual insight? Are we bold enough to ask God for greater spiritual influence? Are we bold enough to ask God for strength to serve him better? I mean, we look at the task and we know that, man, the Lord, we feel as if the Lord would want us to be a part of this, and hey, we want to do this and we want to serve, we want to help, but we just don't have the strength to do it, right? Those days have long gone. But are we bold enough to ask the Lord, hey, give me the strength to do this? If I do it, I know I can't do it in my strength, but I'm praying that I'll be able to do it if you give me the strength to bring it about. Are we bold enough to ask the Lord to do that, or are we just too quick and easy to say, you know what, it's past my prime, it's above my pay grade, right? It's too much for me, and then just let it go? What's something God-sized that you've been afraid to ask? I mean, you really want to do it, but I don't know, you're just afraid to ask the Lord to give you that strength and power to do it. And it comes from the Lord. It's not going to come from you. No matter how many days you go to the gym, right? I mean, it's not going to come from you. It has to come from the Lord. Here's the thought for today. Here's what I want you to think about as you go through your day. God is not intimidated by big prayers. All right? It doesn't set God back like we've asked too much. In fact, the Lord welcomes big prayers. Ask boldly, live humbly, and trust deeply. That's the thought for today. God's not intimidated by the things that we ask of him. So ask boldly. Man, if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly bear. Ask boldly, live humbly. So, what we're asking the Lord is not for us, but it's for God's kingdom. And then trust the Lord deeply. All right, that's our time together today. And I had to take a sip of coffee in the middle of all this because, it's Wednesday and I got to get through this day. I hope you get through it today as well, and not just get through it, but I hope that you just are victorious. I hope it's a great day. It's going to be a beautiful, sunshiny spring day. I love days like this. It's just so nice, especially in the morning. Anyway, you have a great day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.